Okay, folks, why the hell am I streaming this game again in the same day? Well, I made a pretty heavy set of group of errors in this game where I didn't feel comfortable with the content being up. So if you're watching now, you're going to see a part two of this. The first one, I had some issues. I had some volume issues. I had all kinds of issues. So let me just say, hey, sorry about that. But we're going to change this up here. I'm going to check my sound, and then we're getting in it. We're going at it. Getting after it. A part two. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we're back in it. We're going to play this at night. I didn't schedule this stream. I'm just playing, okay? So you can join me. I don't have my headphones on. I'm just playing the game. Let's just see how this goes. Talk to me in the chat. I'll be looking in the chat. I'll be here with you. I'm playing with you. Endless Winter, part 2. Okay, here we go. All right. Do I play D&D? You know what? I don't, but I play about every board game that has D&D type stuff in it. I would love to play D&D. I so would love to play D&D. I'm not even kidding. I would play D&D with anybody, as long as you DM. So anyway, here we go. So Endless Winter. Endless Winter is designed by Stan Kordonsky. He happens to live by me as a friend of mine, and he let me borrow his copy. So if you're like, hey, man, I'm a backer, where's my game at? You ain't got your game. I don't have my game. The designer of the game has the game, okay? So I know, we're just doing this late night, man. We're doing it on the late night tip, okay? So yeah, this game is designed by Stan Kordonsky. It's got the worker placement deck building thing. Now, for people who will say, well, oh my God, this is overdone. Guess what? This game, Dune Imperium, and Lost Ruins of Arnak launched on the exact same month, okay? I met Stan when this was just a deck of cards and he was working through it. It was done back then. As a matter of fact, Seas of Havoc is from 2016. It designed from 2016 and it just hit Kickstarter in 2021. They all have worker placement deck building. It's something about designers. They all have it in their head. I don't know. They're synced up. I have no idea. But this game, worker placement deck building, you got some area control stuff going on, tracks, you got some just kind of domination type stuff here. You got, just all kinds of things going on in this game. But you're basically playing these competing tribes, paleo, and what you're doing is over the course of the round, you'll be playing these guys here, and you'll be taking actions as you go along. Those actions you can pay for by paying this work here on your cards, which I'll show you a little bit up close. But you'll be paying these to take actions, and then you'll be set collecting as well, and trying to spread out your villages, camps, and turn them into villages and things of that nature. I'm going to just dig right in, and we'll just work our way through this. But I'm glad this is awesome. How long does it take to Stan to do from? You know what? I don't know. I have to ask him. I have to ask him that. I don't know why, but I just remember we were going to game night. I was going to game night, and I saw him there, and he was like, I got this, he had some cards or something like that. That's the way I'm telling the story. But like, he had some cards, and he was telling me like he was like he was like excited about the design, but it wasn't going anywhere. And he explained this to me, and I was like, okay, I mean, whatever, right? Like if you hang out with designers, they got a lot baking in the oven. That's how it works. Designers, they got 15 designs, whatever. So this one just came out of nowhere. Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria used to be a Dice Chef's game. So there you go. Literally baking in the oven, turn into warriors in Valeria fighting over each other. All right, so what do we do on our turn? I'm going to kind of show you a player board and cards here so you get an idea of what's going on my turn, because I'm actually in second. But this is my player board over here. A couple things. This is where these little stone things go. As I go along, I'm going to be putting things in here to score points during the game. We also have these little tiles, which will be going out for area control out on a different board. We have villages. Those will be where we complete different areas with our camps. But this is our food, and I'm going to just call it hatchets. Okay, so what happens with these food is they're used for food, but they're also used as actions because they have this little handprint icon on there. And all the cards have these handprint icons on them. That's how many actions they can use. But some of them will have specific actions you take, and they will give you more action. Okay. Then you finally have the eclipse phase, which is at the end of the round. And that's where you get these abilities as well, which we'll get to. The AI has this deck of cards. This is the first card. I'm just going to shuffle the cards back up. But this is their card. It's going to tell them what column they go into. And if somebody's in that column, we'll look at this arrow over here, which will tell us to move to the left or the right and then go down. But they'll be taking these actions and they'll layer them over the top of this one here like this. And there'll be another card on top of this. And then they'll have more and more actions as the round goes along until they place all three of their workers. All right, cool. They're first though. So here we go. Okay, so they are going to start on the far left. Okay, so they're going to take their worker. It doesn't matter which one they use. They're just going to pull it all the way down. So I'm going to show you a little bit more on my turn. The first thing they're going to do is place a stone on here. So they're going to go ahead and take their first stone and they're going to place it on the right, the furthest down. So they can only go here with their first stones. And then when they go here, they go down here like that. So the first thing they're going to get, whoops, put those back there, is they get that right there. So they get, they get one stone. I forgot to put those back there. All right, cool. Then they get to bury a card. So what they're going to do in this game is called burying cards. You'll put them under your board over here on the right side. And what those will do is you will get points for them at the end of the game. So they'll be out there. Depending on how far you go up this honor track, this will determine how your cards are worth being buried under here. And then you also have these here. You also have conversion of resources at the end of the game. What do we got here? It says, oh man, by the way, if you got an update today on your shipping, the US boat is very close to you. Oh, wow. Here we go. I did not check my email today, so I don't know for sure. Okay. My turn. So let's take a look at a couple things. I'm going to show you this so that way we get we get the idea. So you start out with this leader, and this is your leader, and it tells you if you take a specific action, then you get this benefit. So this is like at the beginning of the game. You get the setup card here, which will tell you your starting resources, and then you get this right here, which will tell you, hey, this is your guy. You can actually flip it over like this. I am going to take it. I'm not going to take the food. Yeah, I'm going to take the food this time. All right, so there you go. I got my food there. We'll put her over there. And then also you get one of these animals. Animals are used for set collection, or you can kill them, you can slaughter them to get resources that's on the card as well. This is my hand. So looking at my hand, I'm kind of freewheeling to do whatever the heck I want. So why not do what the heck I want? And I think what the heck I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and go for the action that I have the ability to do already. Or do I spread out? I like spreading out right now, but I think this is what we do. We are going to go ahead and we're going to place our first worker here, and we're going to place our leader. Okay. The reason why I'm placing my leader is because I get that benefit if I use it. So right away, I'm going to get the 2 there. I can use it at any point on my turn, but I decide to use it right away. Now I can play cards for actions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this card here, which is 1.5 actions, and I'm going to pay 1 food to get another one of these here. Then I'm going to play this card for another 1.5 actions. So that's 3 plus this one, which is 4. So the first 3 is going to allow me to get one of these nature cards. I'm going to call them nature cards. I can look at any one of these, and these cards can be played. I'm sorry, they're called ritual culture cards, and they can be played before the start of your turn. So like when you start your turn, you can play a culture card, and then you can play things after that. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these. What they do is they give me actions that you normally don't get. So I'm going to, let me go over here, back over so I can see your chats. All right. Cool. I'm going to go, let's see. And if you're lurking out there, what are you doing tonight? Did you play something today? Let me know, okay? Let me know what you played today. Let me know what you played this weekend. Okay, now what choice am I making here? The choice I'm going to make is just based on what type of actions I know I'm going to get every single time I pull this card out. So I'm looking at certain things like being able to place one of my camps and move them and get food. This is giving me 3 tools, 3 spears here, 3 tools. I'm just going to, they're called tools. Okay, so 3 tools. This one is playing a tool to move, get a hedge, and I'm going to probably do that. Although I don't think this is supposed to be in here, now that I think about it. All right, we'll put that in there. So I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, that's a good one too. I'm going to get altars, but I like this one too much. All right, that goes right into my hand, baby. So yeah, all right. So I'm going to take that. All right. Now, I get to do this as many times as I want. Okay. Then I'll move down to here. I pay a food. I can pay a food and something to basically get one of these tiles. And the more you go along, the more tiles become available. But right now it's saying, hey, if you have glaciers, if you have a village on glaciers or a village on one of these types, then you get 2 points. And you're going to continue to get that for the rest of the game as long as you have villages on it. I don't have any villages right now, so that doesn't seem very attractive. So we're just going to slide all the way down. Doesn't seem like the most efficient turn, but I am not the king of efficiency, folks. Here we go. Next up, we cover the card up just like that. And now we are back on it. Let's see, somebody's saying something. I finally beat Scenario 3 of Voyage of the Beagle. Ooh. Ooh, Voyage of the Beagle. Look at you. Okay, Voyage of the Beagle. That's slick right there. Okay, that's slick. By the way, you're just going to let me give myself 100 points? All right. Here we go on this setup here. So they're going to go on this one here. They're going to get points, it says, for wherever they are on the ice. They're on the ice and they get 1 point. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be a lot tighter now that I have to obey rules. And I was not obeying the rules before, folks. I was not. Okay, I was not. And now we're burying a card. All right, so they're burying cards left and right. This is kind of scaring me now because what those cards do is you're building them up for the end game where you could get up to 15 points for having the card. So, you know, got to watch it here. Okay, for me, I'm going to go ahead and pay that tool. So I'm going to grab this one here. Am I doing that right now? Yeah, I am. I'm doing that right now. So this is my play area here. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to play the culture card. I pay 1 food. I can kill an animal. I'm going to kill this animal. That animal is going to give me a couple food. It gives me 4, but I'm going to go ahead and move this down because I wanted to put it down, and it says that on the card. So this card is dead. This animal is dead. But you can't get points off of it if you have one of these tiles out here that says so. Okay. There's no tile that says so for this game. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my action. So I kind of like, I think I'm going to go the animal route now. Let's try the animal route. So we're going to go animal route now. So I have a total of, okay, so I have total here I could do this. I have a hunter. I got a hunter at the beginning of the game. It gives me 1, 2 actions. One because it's the card. The other one because it's the hunter up here on the card here. And this will allow me to play 1 labor to flip over 2 cards, and then 1 with a tool to take the cards. I'm just going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to take all 3 of these cards. Now you're probably thinking like, ooh, wow, Jeremy took all those cards. You know why I took all those cards? Is because I see this right here and it's set collection and I do not want them to have their sets. That's the only reason why I did that. I would never do that. I was like, whoa, that was really bad draw. Am I going to kill any of these things? I'm not going to kill any of them. And then I'm going to move down to here and I'm going to draw a card. And look at the, whoa, whoa. I must not have shuffled well. Let me shuffle these cards again. Lord Jesus, that was very favorable. Oh my God. That was a little too favorable. And what I do when things are a little bit too favorable, I shuffle. Okay. I mean, dude, I just got myself, 8 points in my hand right there. It's a little, okay. It's a little, All right. And we're good there. All right, so their last turn. Their last turn for the round. They're going to go here. Okay, so they are going to go here. They're going to get 1 point for being on the ice. Then it says draw a card. Oh boy, here they go. All right, so they're going to go here. All right, and then they're going to draw another card. All right, so now they draw another card, and if there's a legal place for the village, it says, if there's a legal place for a village, the camp follow sequence A. So I'm going to read sequence A and make sure I'm doing this correctly. It says place one of the nomads villages on that juncture, then reveal the top card from the map deck. So they have 1 spot, they have 2 spots. And what we're going to do is look at the rightmost, and we're going to go down to the bottom. There's like a little arrow kind of thing that they do. So they're going to put this one down here at the bottom. These 3 are going to come off, okay? And that gives them 3 points. And oh my God. And then we draw another one, and then those go out here. 1, 2, 3. All right. So they're pretty much on the prowl there. Now it's, hey folks, it's about to get tight. All right. Yeah, and I have, okay, Stacy, like you have to see, they have I'm usually not a game mat person, but they have mats for this stuff that are like just absolutely insane. And they're burying a card. Let me not forget, because I can start talking and forget everything. All right. Did I place that? Did I place it? I didn't place it. My last turn. What am I doing my last turn? I got 1 card left, and it's a tribesman. But I think we need to get some specialized folks. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and play this one here, and we're going to play a tool, and we're going to get one of these. So I can get one of these cards. I kind of like spreading myself out on here. I don't want them to dominate the whole board. So I'm going to go ahead and get a Pathfinder, put that in my hand over here. And I think that's it for that. Then I'm going to, and by the way, I can pay another one, which I think I am. I'm going to pay another one here, which is labor. Okay. I was right here. So I got to pay, boom, which is labor. Okay, this is actually the labor 2 as well. These on this area here. And then I'm going to pay that one. And I'm going to get another one. And it's going to be I'm going to go with another. Am I going to get more people, or am I going to get more animals? Let's try some animal. Let's just go bounty hunter style, baby. All right, so now we're going to go here and we're going to pay 1 food. Okay, and I get another card, but I'm going to put it in my discard pile, and that one's going to be an elder. And then I'm going to bury a card. Yeah, buddy. All that. All that. And then we slide this down here. All of that happens in a turn. Okay? All right, so we are at the end of a round. Now what we do is we assess several things here. So we are looking at the following. We are looking at the eclipse card. So what happens here is usually there's a card or two that's an eclipse. You put them up here at the top. The eclipse right here is also an action, so I could have put my worker here, and it results in giving me some help on the eclipse. But remember before when I was showing you these cards? Here, I'm going to show them to you again. Remember when I was showing you these cards here at the bottom, and they have this eclipse right here? Well, that's what you get during the eclipse round, but you also want to play the cards for their hands again so that you have an opportunity to basically beat your opponent and stay up on the, on the turn order track. Okay. So in order for me to stay up on the turn order track, what I'm going to do is, well, what am I going to do? I am going to play one of these. I'm actually going to play both of these. And I could keep these because I don't have a hand limit and they can come back into my hand. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just play these two, both of them, because I do want to do what's on there. Okay, so I'm going to play those two, and you can make this as a last second decision. You can even play your culture cards as kind of a bluff. It even says that in the book. And Stan, while he was kicking my butt yesterday, was like, well, you could just play these for a bluff. I'm like, man, get out of here. All right. All right, Mr. Math it out. Okay, so I have beaten them. They only have 1/2, and if they had another card up there, that would be added to this 1/2. I beat them, so that means I'm going to go up top on the turn order. Okay, this is also a conversion resource chart. So if I wanted to take this benefit, I could take any benefit under it, and that goes for up here. If I were to receive a benefit and it said, hey, you're supposed to get this resource, I could take resources below it as well. So I could take this and go up to chart 1 if I wanted to. But for right now, that is determined. We're good to go. And now we keep going down here. Turn order, receive benefits from the turn order track. I am definitely going to do that. So I'm going to place these two. And I am going to go with, I don't like that. I'm going to go the exact opposite of them. So I'm going to go this way here and boom. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go the exact opposite of them because they kind of got me spread out here. And then it says receive benefits. We also have the discard, the eclipse card pile here. So I get to place one of these down here because it says on my card. And then I get to move 2. So I'm going to go ahead and move 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to go 1. Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to get points. Okay, so then I do that. Then I get the terrain. So now I'm looking at the terrain. I get 2, 3. I get 3 points. Boom. Howard bursts into the lead. And then we get our player board. So we look at our player board. If there wasn't a benefit here, we would get it. But we also have this one here, which will max us out as well. Okay. Kind of feel like I should have got that food, but this acts as 2 instead of 1. So I'd have to have more of the camps up there. All right, that's going to be it for me. We would go ahead and draw back up the 5 cards. I'm going to do that when this is over here. But now we go to the AI. The AI gets its turn order thing, which is going to be a card. They just take a card and they bury it. I'm going to put this in my discard pile just right away. Get this out of the way. Shuffle those cards. All right, so they're going to get that benefit. Then they get the terrain benefits for each hex they have. They're going to have 4 food. And they're going to have 3 points. And they're going to place one of their stones here. And they're going to place it on, 1, 2, 3. They're going to place it on the rightmost top here. All right. Yeah, rightmost top. Okay. So they're going to place that on the rightmost top. And then we got all of them. No, they only got 2. Sorry. 1, 2. They got 2 here. 3 points. Stone hedge. Done. Oh, no, they did get 2 more. I forgot. This is all this. Okay. Yeah, that's all that. Yes. Now I'm wondering, do they get that twice? I just realized that, and I'm thinking, do they get this twice because they have stuff on there? Let me see. Because I never thought about it like that. Terrain hexes. Oh, it's just where you have the most influence. It's not like the whole dang on thing over and over again. Okay, so they got that. Benefits from their player board. They get 1 card. And then they also get 1 thing. And the reason why I know that it's there, but they would get 2 points if they have any one of these tiles ever. Okay, here we go. Yes, the AI has 2 levels. It's the regular and hard. And the hard, you just basically draw out another one of these cards. And when you draw out another one of those cards, it gives them like 4 actions. So yeah, at the end of its round, it'll have 4 actions instead of that. Or the first turn, it'll have 2, then 3, and then 4. So you have more issues to deal with there. Okay, this gets filled. But now that I'm playing this the right way, I feel pressure. Now I feel the pressure. I can tell you that. Because now I'm seeing what happens. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be a little tougher. It's going to be a little tougher. Okay. We move on to round 2. Okay. Please watch this here because I will mess this up. I know I will. Okay. I have 4 cards here. I need a 5th one. You know why I'm really worried is because it automatically it already has 3 points coming every round, and I'm worried about that. Then if it gets this one, which it has opportunity to, it's going to get 3 points every round, and it's going to get 2 points and a hedge every round as well. It's just like they got the good corner. They got the good corner early. Let's just say that. All right, here we go. They got just by the whole randomness of how I set it up, it ended up where they got some pretty good setup there. All right, let's see. My cards are terrible. I got my communal, so we'll play that, or will we? Because that's going to get rid of a food for us. All my good cards are in the deck right there. So now what do we do? Okay, this is what we do because we have to get these things popping. So we're going to go here and we're going to not place anything, but we're going to pay 1 to move this here, 2 to move this here, 3, 4 to move that there. All right. And then what are we doing? We're going to slide down here and we're going to pay the 3 food, go to 0 to put our tent down there. Bang. Now when that happens, I remove all 3 of mine. The AI is always going to keep theirs out there. And what that does is it also reduces my space for this. But since I was first there, I get to put another one down, and then I get to move 1. So I'm going to go ahead and move it this way. Actually, I'm going to move it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna take over that 2 points and get 4 points. Hopefully, if I do it in time. Yeah, I need to do it in time. Okay, here we go. First turn, y'all. Here we go. First turn, y'all. Feeling stressed. Okay, they're going here. They're going to pay. So they can pay for. They're going to go and they're going to grab this one here. And they have to pay 1 and 1. But they get to bury a card as well. And that tile, they don't resolve it. They just get 2 points for it. That's it. Okay, and then they also get one of these cards. So they'll go left and up. That card will go on top. Those are worth points as well if they get into their deck. Man, this is folks, this is insane right now. Okay. This is insane. Okay. I don't have anything. I have this communal thing. I don't even have food for it. I mean, folks, I have a bad turn here. Did I spend? Oh, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did spend all that. Lord Jesus, what did I do? What have I done? What have I done? I've just played the most inefficient turn in the game's history. That's what I've done. Well, that's the thing. I could take this action. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this action here. It's not going to do much for me. But immediately I get 2 food. So I'm going to go ahead and get the 2 food. 2 food helps me because now I actually can take actions. So I'm just going to slide this down here. And that's going to give me, it's going to take me down to 1 and 1. I forgot to look at that one. What is that one? Gain points based on the number of megalith tiles with at least 1 megalith of your color. Number of tiles not the same with, okay. Not necessarily the biggest deal for me. What's this one? This is this one. Oh, so if I get, you know what? I'm going to go for that later. I'm going to go for that later. So this action really wasn't much. So I think I might as well get this one. It's going to be 1 and 1. 1 and 1. I'm going to place that there. I get to bury a card as well. I'm going to bury the tribesman. And then I have this one here. So I'm already getting 2 points off of it. Great. I just need to get this one here so I can get another 2 points. And that would be 4 points for the rest of the game. We slide this down onto the AI's turn. Place this on here. There's somebody here. So it's going to keep going left until it's the first there. So it's going to go here. When it does, it's going to bury a card. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sweet pea. It's going to draw a card for the thing here. And it's going to place here and here. And that is not going to do anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, so the 3 right here would have been a village, but it's not because they already have one there. All right, and then they get to place a stone. So they're going to place this one here. It's going to be the left furthest down. So leftmost furthest down. And they're going to get a tool. Now, that one I'm hoping I'm doing right. This one I think I got right now. So I'm good there. But I think this is the one I think I got it right now. I think I got it. All right. Trying to get less errors this time. Okay. Now, it would have been smarter for me to go and do this and keep the 2. But I'm just gonna go for the points. So what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll spend 1 and 1 to get this guy here. Actually, I'm gonna grab this one here. I'm gonna grab this cat and then I'm gonna kill it right away. Sacrifice. All right, and I get 2 of these and 2 of those there because I have that there. And then that's that MC Scat Cat. Okay, so there you go. I have nothing there. We got the 2 and 2. And then I slide down and I get 1 card from the top here. And that is going to be, these guys go sideways like this. And I got one of those mooses though. And the stag moose don't do much for me. Okay, so then we have our next one up. All right. Okay, so these are all taken. It won't be first, so it's still going to go where it wants to go since it can't go anywhere and not be touched. So it's going to flip a card, and then it's going to take 1 card. It's going to try to either complete a set, or it's going to take the leftmost top, which that's very beneficial to them. Then they're going to take a card from the top. So they're going to try to collect sets as best as possible. All right. Then they're going to take 1 of these and put it for the eclipse phase, which I'm not going to pose any resistance. Then they're going to take the leftmost top, which is this one, and they're going to place it on top of here. That's it. I mean, their turns, once you get this, it's pretty easy, okay? Once you're more experienced with the solo mode, you have increased difficulty in the game in one or both of the following ways. Yeah. Now, the hard mode, they have a hard mode. It's basically like this. So once you've experienced the game, you may increase the difficulty. Reveal the top card from the Nomad deck and place it to the side of the deck at the start of the game. This means that your first turn, they will play another card. So they'll have another card. Then this little token right here, it acts as like an extra camp or an extra village. So you flip this to village. And then that way there's like another way that they can score another village. So they could score a 4th village. That's that. So that's your little hard mode. That's what the hard mode is in this game. All right, do we hook them all up with their stuff? Everybody's hooked up. Okay, so everybody's hooked up. We're at the end of our turn. They go to the eclipse phase. I didn't do anything for the eclipse phase. So what they do is they flip this over and they add this right here, which is their eclipse, plus whatever card's showing. So they have 1.5 for the eclipse. I cannot defeat that, which means they're going to flip this over and they'll be first next round. This is where we are. They'll be first next round. So let's go ahead and resolve their stuff. They are in turn order. So the first thing they're going to do is place one of these Stonehenge things here, and they're going to place it on the leftmost bottom. Leftmost bottom. And get 1 move up this altar track. And also bury a card. Wow, they're really going hard on these cards, bro. I'm a little worried. I'm also worried that I'm not going up that altar track. I'm a little worried about that too. We're actually both not doing that, which is weird. Okay. Yeah, which is really weird. Okay. Then they're going to get stuff for all their terrains. So they get all their stuff for their terrains. So we're still giving them. They have 3 control here, so they're really getting it. They get 2 food, 3 points, 2 food, 3 points, and yeah, 2 food, 3 points, and then they get to place another one of these. And that's going to be left bottom. So leftmost. So they're going to go up this thing twice. 1, 2. And Barry again. Lord. Okay. What's in that deck there are culture cards. Levels 1 and 2. Some of those could be worth 2 points. Some of them could be worth 1 point. So they're just filling this deck up. Okay. That may be how they beat me. That might be how they beat me this game. And they may crush me. Okay. So we have that. So we have those. Then they get the benefits on the player board. They have 2 points for this. They get to bury another card. And they get work here. And this is what it feels like to play the game. You're going to get some very tasty kind of combos from this game. You're just going to constantly get things coming in to you. So now for me, that's them. For me, I'm going to get a card. So that gives me an extra card for next round. All right. And then I could go up the Ultra Track, but I'm not. Am I? I kind of don't care about the card yet because I know I'm going to have a whole bunch of good cards. So I'm going to go ahead and move up the track because I don't want them to beat me on that. It's not just having the cards. It's also being beat to the top. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I played the multiplayer several times. This is just a great game. That's it. It's just it's a great game. This is going to be in the top 10. I can see how this could be people's game of the year. I can see this becoming one of people's favorites games. But I was having a discussion with Stan about this. Let me finish my score. Hold on a second. Let me finish my stuff. All right. So I got my temple thing here because I can get to going. It's late. Okay. I don't have any benefits from the eclipse, but I do have terrain tile benefits. So I do get to go up this track once. I do get 2 points. And nothing else. Okay. And then for my player board, I get 1 card drawn. And then 1 tool, which I don't need. I also get 2 points for having this village on here. So I'll always get 2 points for that. All right. And now we move on to age 3. And that will erase these cards. And now we will move on to the new age. All right, so the cards are basically just better, okay? And we've moved along in time is what basically is happening. Okay, so we're good here, I think. I'm going to draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm going to go ahead, and now I have 7 cards, which is great. Take this back. All right, they're up first. Let's shuffle those cards. Oof. Now, one thing I've been doing that I can't see in the solo book specifically, if you notice when I got the benefit of placing the stone there, I flipped another card. It doesn't say what to do when you're receiving it as a benefit during the eclipse phase. So I just flip a card, and I flipped a card because that would give me an indication of location. Or do I use the top card that's displayed here, the last remaining top card? I don't know. So that's something you may want to check out. Also, the placement on this stuff, I'm a little rocky on it. Okay, here we go. So we have our first turn. They are going to place, I'm just going to put their chief out there first. Doesn't really matter. So they go ahead and put they're putting these out here. They're going to do the leftmost bottom. So they're going to get 2 cards. Guess what those 2 cards are going to be? They're going to put those in there. So all their cards are in there, folks. Okay? All their cards are in there. Jesus. Oh my Jesus. And then they need to bury. What if they can't bury? They gain a tool instead per reference card. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Now I know why the AI is so good in this game. Now I know why. Okay. Whoa. That's insane. Oh no, I'm not saying game of the year. Oh Jesus, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Oh my God, what are you doing to me? I kind of want to do like a hat, like even though it's past half year, I kind of want to do like, where are we at here? Game of the year stuff, right? Where are we at? This is one animal per one animal that's not alike. I kind of like that. This is an opportunity to score right here. But then they get 2 points. Tell you what, I'm going to play this one here. A little culture card to start it out. I'll spend the 1 food to take 1 card, consume that card. That's going to give me 4 more of these, take me up to 5. And then I will also get to put a house down because I got to get these houses cracking. Otherwise, he's just going to just free reign here. So he's just going to free reign if I don't. So what's my actual action going to be? My actual action is going to be Pathfinder. So our Pathfinder is going to start up here, and they're going to do 1 tool here, place 1, 1, 2 here, to place another 1. So we have our 3 out there. Then our Pathfinder is going to give us 1, 2 actions. I'm going to make sure I do this right here. So 1, 2. Three. That's 3.5. I think I'm gonna leave it there. So 3. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3.5. Okay, so I've done that. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna pay the 3. So now I'm back down to 2 and put it there, which brings my 3 back. Might as well keep this in my hand because it's going to put me there. And I'm going to move my guy here. Actually, we're going to move him there. Okay? Cool. Game of the year. Oh, boy. Game of the year. Whew, tough. All right. Not going to lie to you. I'm a little iffy on game of the year stuff right now. But I will say it has been a decent year. I'm just kind of behind. I've been kind of behind. Less game nights this year, less games played. Playing more of a game than normal. So that's good. That's actually pretty good. So the games that I've been playing, I like quite a bit. I've been liking quite a bit. So here we go. We're moving over, and it's going to be this one here. So they're going to place here. Because that one's taken. So yeah. So they're going to bury a card. Since they can't, they're going to take one of these. They're going to flip over a card. Oh, wow. And then they're going to take a card, which they need one of these. All right. So now they already have a good amount of points there already for that. Then they're going to take another card, place it on here. And then since they don't have any of these, nope, they're going to take the leftmost up top, like that. Okay, so now they're accumulating points through cards. Lord, help me. Help me. Lord, help me. Okay. There's my ritual card right there, though. So I think I'm going to go for that. Let's do it. With the chief. I place the chief. I get 2 food here. Okay. So if I take this card, it's 2.5. And then I got to pay this one here to make it 3. So that's 3.5. So we'll take the 3 and we'll get this card here, which is one of my favorite cards. And then we'll slide on down. And are we going to grab that or not? We already have, so we have 2 of these slaughtered in here. Do I want the water one? No. Do I want the stone one? We only have 1 of those. No. Do I want my pieces in unequal spots? Not necessarily. So all those tiles are not as attractive to me right now up there, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to go, seems like a wasted turn, huh? King of inefficiency. There I go. All right, so they're going to place here on the left. They're going to be placing their stones here on the left, on the rightmost bottom here. So on the rightmost bottom where they can place. And that is going to be 2 work. So if they can't get that, they get 1 food instead. So they get 1, 2. Okay. Then they're going to bury 1, 2, 3 cards. Well, they can't bury any more cards. They've maxed out on burying cards. Lord. They get tools instead. Since they can't get tools instead, they're going to go 1, 2, 3 on the food. I've never seen this happen before. So, I mean, hey, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm screwed. If they can get, let me make sure though. Yep. If they draw a card, they would bury a card instead, which I've been doing. All right. That's their 3rd turn, and they're killing me. That means I got to play this card now. So I'll play this card. It's going to make me pay 1 tool. And I get to go up this track 1, 2, 3 times. And then I also get to bury a card. I'm going to bury this communal right here. I'm going to keep this one here. I'm going to put that up there. Oh, am I? I'm going to use this for the hunting. I'm going to hunt. Because I might get that tile up there. And just kill. That sounds terrible, but yes, that's what I mean. All right. All right. And just kill. All right. So I'm going to go 1 labor here to see what comes out. Okay. Then I'm going to pay 1. Okay, so I want 1, 2, and then I'm going to pay this one, which is 1, 2, and I'm going to take both of these. Yeah, I'm going to take both of these. Okay, so I'm going to take this one, keep it for the set, and then I'm going to take this one here, and I'm going to slaughter that one. So it's going to give me 2 and 2. All right, I'm looking at this one right here. I want to slaughter them there. And then slide down, I get a hot card off the deck, which is a stag. All right, and that is it for the round, okay? So what do we got? We have our Eclipse. I have no cards there, so they win. They stay up top. You know what? I'm going to play it this way because it's right there in the card. It makes sense. All right, so they're going to go, and they're going to place a hinge here. They're going to go right down. You're going to get a card, which will be right down. Okay. So now they have a card they can bury. And now they will go to the, so we got that. Now we go over to their Eclipse pile, which they don't have, terrain tiles. So they get 3 points for this one. 3 points for this one. 13. They get to place another one of their stones, which would be here, rightmost. So they didn't really do anything with those at all, really. 2 cards. So 1 card goes here. Card, they can't bury a card, they get a tool. If they can't get a tool, they get a food. If they can't get a food, if they already have the maximum food, then they gain 1 idol. They gain 1 idol. So they've maxed. They're maxed. And I'm pretty dang on sure I'm playing that right. All right, so then they got all those. 1, 2, 3, and then they get two more food. We got that. We got the food. They're maxed out on food, so they get the idol. 1, 2. Okay, and then that's it for them. Then they have, I think that's it. Let's see. Then the nomad gains, as usual, sacred stones, which will be 2. Oh, yeah, and then they get 2 points for this. They get 1 stone, which will be for food. And if they don't get that, they get 1 idol. Then they get 2 more. And then they get 1 card buried. 1 card buried. And if they can't bury the card, let's see, they need to bury the card. They gain 1 tool. If they can't gain 1 tool, then they gain 1 food. And if they can't gain 1 food, they get 1 idol. So they're flying up that track. And that's the way they do it. So once they get to the top of this track, then they come here and then they go up that track. So I'm just going to lose that, basically. And they get, I forgot to give them the 5 points. They get 2 points for going up to this first one, and then they get 3. 1, 2, 3. They get the points for going up those. Okay. Not good for your boy. Okay. I'm going to go up the track. Actually, I'm not. Oh, I can't. So I'm going to go up this track here. That's going to be my thing for right now. Then I'm going to go to my Eclipse benefits, nothing. I'll go to my terrain. So on my terrain, I have 4 food. That does nothing for me right now. 4 food. 2 points. I'm going to move up this idle track. 2 points. 1, 2. I've made it out of single digits. Yay, almost. And then I get 1 tool. Yeah, 1 tool. So 1 tool. Yep, 1 idle. 2 points. And then 4. Yep. Not really popping too much, y'all. Okay, and then I get 2 more points for this. 1, 2. I get 1 more tool, and then 2 more cards. 1 more card. Now, if I get a couple of those hinges out there, like ASAP, I'm good. But right now, it ain't looking good, y'all. It ain't looking good at all. All right, I get 2 cards. And I might as well take my other 5 cards. All right. I got all the cards though, so I can definitely win the Eclipse phase next round. Unless they just load it up. Unless they load it up. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to? I mean, hell, what do you want to talk about? You can talk about anything, honestly. Or you can just make fun of me because I'm about to get my butt kicked. You could do that. It's fine. I'm a big man. I can handle it. I can handle it. Take it on the chin like a champ. So I think I'm getting my butt kicked. Okay, they are maxed out on every resource. And we move to the fourth quarter. No pressure, Jeremy. No pressure. They start out on the left. So, on the left, they are going to push up that idle track. If they cannot, so if there's, yeah, they can't do it. Yeah, they can't do that action. So they can't get that. They can bury a card. So if the deck is empty, they gain a tool instead. So they got the tool. If they don't have a tool, then they gain a food. And if they gain a food, then they go up this idle track. Lord Jesus. And then they get 5 more points. I hope I'm doing this right, folks. I swear to you, I tried my darndest to do this right. Okay. And that's where their guy would go, on the leftmost. For me, I got a lot of cards and I'm not doing a lot with them. So I do have, oh, whoops. Trying to figure out what I could do to even make this worth my while. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So place here, that's going to give us 2 food that we're going to spin the food first. So we're going to wait on this one. I'm going to put my card right here so I remember. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Brave. That's going to give me 1.5. Do I have a 1.5? Another 1.5? Do I have anything? I have Hunter cards. I don't need Hunter cards. I should have got a Crafter. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. That's 1, 2, 3.5. So I'm going to do that and get this one here. I'm going to do this one here. This may come in handy with the food. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. But this one right here is a discard a card to move 2 up, bury a card. I'm so dead set on trying to get those points, but I think that's what I'm going to do, though. I think this is going to be the one. Okay. And then I'm going to pay for this one here. I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 2 of these. And I may get a card from here and put it in my discard. So I'll do that. And then I'll place this on here. Oh, boy. Y'all are trying to get me all caught up, man. Hey, come on now. All right, here we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3. And that's what I'm getting that from. Okay. 2 from here, 2 from here, 1 from there. And then I moved up from this one here. Okay. Where does it fit? Okay. Full disclosure here. Stan's a friend of mine. If you've seen the top 50, doing Imperiums right there. Lost Ruins of Arnak is my favorite. After some time with this one, I already love it. I love it a lot. I just don't know where it stands with the other ones. Like, I don't. Like, I really don't. Like, do I think that this game is in the top 20 of all time of my games? No, I don't. But those two are. Will it change in the next year? I don't know. But I haven't taken this off my table all day. It's the third time I played the game. Third time I played the game today. So take that for what it's worth. Can you play the same big Euro like this 3 times in the same day? I do, because I like it a lot. All right. But I'm a weirdo. I like to play games a lot. 1, 2, so 3. Just going to put here. Flip the card. So do I have an answer for you? The answer is no, I don't have an answer. The answer is I don't have an answer for you, sir. That's what I'm saying. All right, so this is going to go here and here. Okay. Then they're going to bury cards, which we've went through the cycle process right there. They're going to go to the top, so they're going to go 1, 2. Start converting resources, which they're going to score points on as well. All right. I mean, I'm going to lose. Let's just say that. But it's a tough one, Eric. Like, I'm really tough. This looks like it's a lot more going on, which may take away from the pure deck building vibe. Yeah, I love the balance. I love the balance of Arnak because it's like a true deck building feeling. And the worker placement's kind of like very strategic. Now, if you get the expansion, it's like super strategic. I love that. I love that element they had it because it's like without it, it's like, damn, like you really took the fight out of the game. Like I love vanilla. I love the vanilla version of the game. And once you get the expansions, you're like, yes, that's all I needed. Dune Imperium is just a cutthroat game. It's my kind of game. It's kind of a beatdown game. It's a real weird tension to that game. What a game. Just that's my review of Dune. What a game. All right. So when they add the expansion to it, they just took it to another level of like, you know, let's just kill each other. Like let's just be mean to each other. How about that? Okay? Let's just be mean to each other. I should have checked that one too. Any type, huh? I could go for that. So that would give me 5. So I'm looking at things that'll give me points and trying to make sure I find things that'll help me out here at the end of the game. So I'm going to go with the Hunter because I get more cards. So we're going to go with the Hunter. We're going to use one of those to look at 2 cards. That made life easier. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So now that I see that, I have 1, 2. So that was, I'm going to use this. So I have 2 more. And I need to pay the 2 here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 2. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play a 3rd card. Oh, hey, wait. Let's remix this turn. Hold on a second, because I want to do it right. All right, let's do it right. I'm going to play this card to start it off. So I'm going to play this one. Got to play our cultural cards first. That's what I got them for. Okay, so I'm going to play one of mine stones from here, and I'm going to play it on top of... No, I'm going to play it on top of here, like that. All right, so what I'll get is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll get the 4 for that, and they'll get 2. So I'll get 4. I think I'm on 11. So 15, they'll get 2. All right, so I'm just going to be covering their stuff the whole time because I don't want them to add to it. Well, they can't add to it. They've already maxed out there. Okay. 15. Okay, and then I also get to kill an animal. So I want to go ahead and kill this one here. Doesn't do much other than give me this extra one here. And then I'm going to place one of my buildings here. And I need to get these up and out of here. So I'm going to go do that next. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm going to play my hunter from my hand when it's time to take these actions, which I did already. I put those 2 cards out there, but I'm going to play the hunter and then that 1, 2, 3. So I want to do the 3, and I'm going to take all 3 of these. And I'm slaughtering this animal just to get him in there. And then I'll take these woolly mammoths, slide it down, and then I get another card from the top. What is it? It's another mammoth. Yay. That's awesome, actually. That is awesome. Okay. I'm gonna have some chance with the cards. Looks like with the cards I'm gonna have a chance. All right, their last turn. All right, so what are they doing? What do you got? Yeah, Expedition Leaders is a champion. Then I'm a weirdo. Thank you for your answer. What I would love doing is, it's mean. It is so mean. It's balanced. It feels like it is. Dune is such a tight game. And it's so crushing. And it's so like, I can't describe that, how fun and tense that game is with such simplicity. And when you add the expansion to it, it adds this element of like, what the heck are they doing? What are they doing? What cards do they have in here? You used to just be like, oh, you got intrigue cards. Now they got these other little cards on the side now that you can go get. You got another track where you can build up. You know, you have all these other things to worry about. What a game. That's all I can tell you. What a game. Just absolutely amazing game. Okay. Get me off focus. All right, so get me off focus here. All right, so they're going to go down here. They're going to pay 2. Oh, boy. Now they're going to get these 2 here. So then they're going to go doom, 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 and they're going to go rightmost. Take this one. They have to pay 1 tool, 2 food, 1, 2 food. And they're going to get a card. When they get that, they're going to get a tool instead. Then they go get a card from the culture, which will be the rightmost top. Okay. Then they will go and they will get another one here. So they're going to fill this up. They're going to pay 1, 2, 3, 1 tool. Take the rightmost one here. Also going to gain another tool for that there. Wow. They've really taken over there, bud. All right. So it looks like my last turn is going to be Pathfinder City, right? And I don't have a Pathfinder. Great. Okay. So I'm going to go, we'll place this here, play 1. That's going to move me up 1, 2, 3, which gives me 3 points. 1, 2, 3. I just need to reach the top there. It looks like I'm in second place. I just need to reach the top. Okay. So I'm definitely going here. And I just need to get to where I want to go. So we already got the guys out here we need out here. Okay? Yeah. We already got the guys we want out here. Trying to figure out how to get up that idle track twice. Okay. I got away now. I got away where we'll see how close I am, basically, guys. All right, so, and I Sorry, I'm calling you guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that down. Then we're going to pay 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. You're supposed to put 2 eclipse cards. Sorry. Forgot about that. So we're going to do 1 there. That's going to move this 1. We're going to do 2, 3. 2, 3. And then we're going to do, actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to take that back. 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, we can't go that far. 4. All right. No cheating, Howard. Okay. Now I'll put my remaining 3 to place this last one. That's why I'm doing that. All right. Okay. And then I get to place again and move. And I'm moving there so he doesn't get that point. I feel decent about my last turn. I'm going to play this here. We're tied. I'm going to lose. But I'm going to get a card and place it in mine. It's fine. Let's see. So is that it? That's it. Yeah, that's it right there. Boom. Okay. So we're going to do our last eclipse phase. Our last eclipse phase is... So we have... They're going to flip their cards over. So here's a good example. So they have 1/2 and 1/2. And then they have another half right here. And another whole one right there. So it's 2-1. So they stay up top. Okay, they have no more stones hedges to put down. They have no more hedges to put down. They're going to gain 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. They don't put any more of those down. They don't have anything here. We're tied here. Let's see. They also get points for their board. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they also get to bury a card based on this. The hatchet, 2, they get a food. And then they get to move up 2 altar spots. 1, 2, the barrier. All right. All right, then, so then they get that. I think I got everything. Yep. All right, here's my limping in right here, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and first and foremost, I'm going to take this so I can move up here and get 5 points. So that could be at 23. Not too far away, y'all. Not too far away. Then I'm going to, so that's my benefit from there. My eclipse is I'm just going to take a card and put it in my discard pile. Doesn't matter what card I take. I'm just going to put it in my discard pile. That's based off this award right here. Then I'm going to go to the areas here. So I have hatchet, 1, 2. Resources here, I have 4. So 4. Then I have 2 track, 1, 2. And 2 points. Okay. Then we have, so that's terrain. Then we have my board, which is going to score me 4 points. And this is going to score me 1, 2, 3, because I have the 3 yellow in there, so 6 points. Okay. And then I get one more axe there and 3 more cards, which it doesn't matter. They're just 3 cards that I draw from my stack. And then I didn't bury any cards, y'all. Doesn't even matter. I didn't even bury any cards. So there you go. That's that. And then we go to final scoring. So for them, they gain points for leftover food and tiles based on their offering. So they're going to get 4 to 1. So they have 4, 5. So they're going to get 2 points for that. They're going to get 1, 2. Then they're going to go to the nomad track and they're going to get points for they're going to get points for how high they are on the honor track and how many cards they buried. So how many cards they buried? They buried more than 7, so they get 15 points. Let me get up and give them 15 points. Here we go. So 10, 38, 48, and then 5 more is 53. Then for any culture cards they have buried and in the sacrifice deck. So they have all these cards. We're just going to add up all how bad they destroyed me on these. Here we go. So they have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's pretty bad. 10, 63, 4 is 67. They tore me up on that one. So they got through the whole deck on that. And then it says no bad score points for sets. Animals depicted here. What do they get? Wow, they got a whole bunch of nothings. So they got ×5 in the top right corner. It says animals depicted in the right corner, including a score in the same way mammoths. Okay, so they're going to get 5 for these birds. 2 here, 5, 7, 8, 9. So they're going to get 9 for those there. 9 total. So they're going to get 9, which is 79. So 3, 6. Okay. And then I think that's it for them. For me. End game, final scoring. Food and tools. So I'm 4 to 1 on this one. So I get 2 points as well. Let's see. Honor. So I have buried cards. I have 3 cards. What do I get? I'm in second place. I get 3 points. Yeah. Motivation. Motivated for those 3 points, y'all. Tribe and culture cards. So I have my tribe and culture cards. Let's see it. There we go. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 50. Okay. Non-tipped animal cards. This is where I got to make all my money, otherwise I lose. All right, so we have 5 for that. We have 10 for that. So that's 15. And then we have 5 more for that. So 20, 70. Folks, I have lost 76 to 70. And I feel at least that's close to true, okay? Like that right there, I'm okay with, because today, earlier today was not even close. This was closer to what I feel like I'm playing it right. The only issue I still have was with this here. I was even looking it up on BGG of how this stuff is laid out. It's still kind of confusing to me. But other than that, and like these crazy resource conversions, I just feel like that the edge cases happen. Because once you run out of these tiles, which I don't think you do, what happens? But you are going to run out of tiles if you use a 4th card, I think. but yeah, I mean, I really had a good time with this game, and I had a good time with you. I had to do this one over again because it, it just said, I said to myself, I have to, because I didn't want to leave it an error filled one out there. So I'm going to take the other one down and then keep this one up. And thank you so much for joining me to share this one. And I will see you soon. I will be in MVM Studios this weekend. I'll be recording my Hoplomachus Victorium review this week. We'll be doing a lot. We'll be recording, I think our top 10 drops this week. So big stuff coming up. Stick with us. Then we go into Essen coverage, and we got plenty of stuff for Essen coverage. I got some treats for you. Then I go deep diving again for the month for some other stuff. Man, it's going to be, man. Oh, dude, Merv is great. Merv is great for solo, although it is a beast to remember the if-then part. The if-then part can be kind of a mess, but you have to almost practice it several times. And then once you get that part, not a big deal. But I can tell people up front to be like, ugh, what is this trash? Like, I can so see that. But for me, I played it frustratingly like 2 or 3 times. Like, I just played it, and I kept figuring it out. I was reading out of the rule book. I kept doing it, and then it finally came together. It's just a poorly written rule book overall. Beautiful game. Merv, Fabio Lupiano, really good designer. Always pay attention to what he designs. All right, I can keep you up all night, but I'm not. So thank you so much for your time. You have a wonderful day. I will see you soon.